Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
Wait, it ended?
Yeah, it's
they
over.
ended Millionaires.
Wow.
The show's over.
I'm just glad it's over.
That show is shit. That
What?
shit brainwashed my fucking nephew. Now he's a fucking cowboy hat wearing fucking
This is your
goofball.
second episode of Yellowstone. Stop it.
Yeah.
And yes, it is
Yeah,
trash. It is
shut
trash.
the fuck up.
It is trash though. But you had no right to say that.
Yeah, Rob, you don't know
It brainwashed my family. Fuck that shit.
They brainwashed themselves. Give your family more credit. Anyways,
My family.
what do you guys think? Final episode of Yellowstone. What do you guys think?
Waste of time. They wasted time.
It's over.
Oh, no.
That's what I think. It's over.
Give me two.
Brokeback Mountain had better
up.
Give you
fucking
what?
storyline
Shut up.
than that gay shit.
Give you what, Jordan?
Give me two things. Pause. This episode and then the show as a whole. Go ahead. Whoever wants to go.
This whole season has sucked tremendously at like a new level. Lord of the Rings hour and a half ending kind of bullshit. A new level of that.
Yeah.
And you can't blame Kevin Costner for that either, right? Just because he
No.
doesn't. It was their writing actually fucked it. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Yeah. And the other thing,
the show as a whole.
The show as a whole is a solid 5 out of 10.
I'm just glad,
Show as a whole.
glad Lloyd
And
has
it-
all the
you
skills
could-
all
You could say
Dubs,
You
you're
say-
auto tuning by the way. But go ahead.
it started wobbly, and then it had its high points of stupid, of entertaining stupid, and then seasons like the last when he started running for office till the end of the show has just been garbage.
Are you back with us?
Not that it
No,
wasn't garbage, but it was a guilty pleasure. At least you could at least say it was a guilty pleasure.
Okay. Go ahead, Dubs.
And I said the other thing is I'm glad Lloyd has all the skills to always work.
Yeah, Lloyd.
Him and his bum knee, bro. They got this.
He's
full...
apparently gonna live forever and work.
He's gonna live forever and make no money. Like that,
Make no money. He
Yeah.
worked 60 years for this guy. They gave him $5,000. That's unbelievable. They
Hey,
they gave him $5,000 and a bottle of aspirin. That was his reward.
and experience.
This guy has fucking murders on his belt.
I know, bro.
He's got felonies. He's got everything. He didn't get no rant. Nothing, bro.
He got the same as a dude that showed up last week and shit.
Yeah, last week, bro.
Some dude who just showed up got the same check that fucking Lloyd got leaving, bro. It's like, god dang. No respect for that guy, bro. Jesus.
Lloyd's just happy to have the work, man.
Nah, man, he's the poster child of perseverance, man. I mean, holy shit.
He's that guy not asking for anything, but he actually wants something. He's like, "Oh no, boss, I don't need anything," but he wants to be offered it though. Like he wants someone to like offer, like, "Hey, Lloyd, do you want the house? Cheers, man. You've been so loyal to us," but he never gets that shit, bro.
Dude,
he
I
gets
have
an
to
envelope
watch-
and
dude,
money. That's
we
it.
have to watch that episode again where this guy gets beat the fuck up. I gotta watch that again, bro. That's the only thing I can take away from this show, bro. Lloyd getting beat up, bro. Thrown in a fucking stall with horse shit.
All right.
Oh my god.
I don't know how I feel about the Jamie death, but I know you got some feelings, Jordan.
Oh, it was terrible.
It
That was
awful,
fucking
dude.
like talk about uneventful. Like you're still expecting some sort like when he got stabbed. I was like, oh shit, she stabbed him. I did not think like okay, he's just dead now. Maybe he'll die eventually, but I wasn't just going with like, oh, he's just straight up dead now. I thought they'd give us something, some sort of please don't do this, please don't do this. Like, and then he's like, they throw him over the fucking cliff or some shit, or they further kill him or whatever the fuck, right? I was expecting something more dramatic, but it was really just like she just stabs him. They take this fool away, and then that's it. The rest we see of Jamie is a rolled up fucking rug.
That whole scene made me just think that actress was trash. She seemed like fake as hell in that.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
they
guy.
made it.
Ain't nobody gonna like act like that when they're gonna murder
Nah,
somebody, and like it was like some 80s fucking spy movie or some shit.
So
the entire last season looks and feels like they wrote it in 2 days.
Yes.
just think,
Yes.
just think about Jamie as an actor, the actual actor. So I'm gonna beat up a woman on camera.
I mean, he already fought
I'm
with
gonna,
Beth before.
I'm gonna knee her in the face.
He threw an uppercut. That looked hilarious to me.
If a girl's gonna kill you though, can you still beat her ass, or do you just gotta get your ass killed and never beat a woman's ass, or do you just gotta run?
But to sign up,
You gotta make
for-
sweet,
to
sweet
run.
to
love.
sign up for like this is your fight. This is your one and only fucking fight in this entire show.
Nah, he killed his dad and shit, right? He did all that stuff. But
But it wasn't a fight, was it?
no, right? And he killed a journalist too, right? Whatever. Either way,
Yeah, and it wasn't a fight.
It was it was a letdown. It was uneventful. Actually, it was like what Ann said. Like it's like they rushed the shit out of it. But I can't see a reason for rushing. I really don't. You have an hour and a half. You couldn't add a little bit more pizzazz to those moments, like the Beth and Jamie, like beef has been there for the entire show. Basically, it's been building up for the entire show for a final confrontation. And what happens? She stabs him while Rip is holding him. By the way, it wasn't even like her doing it by herself. Rip was fucking holding him, and then she stabs him, and that's
it was
it.
gonna be a war.
That's
I thought it was gonna be a war, like that war we saw earlier between those two random casino guys,
Yeah.
the Casino Brothers. I thought it was gonna be a war.
Yeah.
Yellowstone crew versus Jamie's hired help.
Yeah, we didn't get no extravaganza.
And it's just this entire episode was just lacking.
It was infected by the woke mind virus. They fucking gave Native Americans land. That's not
Well,
fucking American.
you weren't here for the whole show.
This is true.
Bro,
No,
you have no
still.
idea what this show
That don't
is.
matter. We're
you
talking
know
about
the show's
fucking
about,
a
bro.
goddamn MAGA fucking Republican show.
By the way, this guy dogging has not seen the show. He's just saying.
Yeah,
things.
that's kind of not what it is.
He's
I'm
throwing
just here-
nouns out
I'm
loud.
just here to trash talk anybody that thinks that shit's worth watching.
Well, that's a different argument for you. The shit you're saying, you have no basis for the shit
Right.
you say.
It's
I
just
mean-
This
verbal
shit brainwashed
diarrhea.
my family. Never
That's
let your
different.
fucking
Alright,
nephew
hey,
watch
hey,
this. He'll
man.
start wearing a cowboy hat.
Yeah, that's funny.
Brainwash themselves. Anyways,
His family.
so all right, for me, the show as a whole is not very good. It's not very, but there was stupid
I
fun
love this
throughout
show.
the show.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, there was fun.
There was
a
stupid
lot of
fun. Like just us talking about this random character named Lloyd. Like we're just peeping it. And we're like, yo, why is this guy getting treated like shit? Like absolutely
Hey,
treated
why
like
is
shit.
this guy getting treated so good?
Yeah, I know. This dude's still living in bunk houses. He's 68 years old, bro. He's fucking.
Nah, bro. Lloyd's pushing 90, bro.
That knee's crooked as fuck, but he's doing all the labor work and shit. I don't know, man.
They found a stunt double for Sam Elliott and they put him in this show.
Oh, fuck.
They fucked him over, bro.
Sam Elliott is in the 1893 movie.
I know, but they found a stunt double and put him in this fucking show.
Lloyd was actually a real cowboy. The actor that played him.
Did Lloyd's like ancestors like sign a contract? My family line will always work for you for slave wages
Yeah.
for eternity until you sell the ranch. But yeah, there's a bunch of fun, stupid, silly shit throughout the entire show. I'm not calling that quality. I'm calling it what it is. Right? The dinosaur bones. I always go back to dinosaur bones. That's hilarious.
Oh,
hilarious.
remember the guy that they killed and then later announced that in loving memory of?
Yeah.
That's a super tone deaf moment. For them right there.
Who
That's a
got
good. That's a good way to.
remember when they got ambushed at the Dutton Ranch and then Jimmy fell off a horse and they thought he got shot? That shit was wreckage, bro.
Yeah.
Amelia.
Remember when
You're
Rip? Remember when Rip? Remember when
almost
Rip put
right
a
with the book
rattlesnake in the cooler
ideals,
and he
but
shakes
you're
the
missing the
cooler?
significance.
It's
You're
for
missing
At
the
the end of the
significance
day,
of it.
they're going against the government. And the government's
No,
owned
what
by
it
liberals.
is,
So we gotta give it
no,
to the
what it,
natives because we can't give it to the government.
no, that is not the fucking point. I'm trying to tell you the point. The point is, we're trying to keep this nation good and cowboying, and when our ultimate enemy is the Native Americans.
Nah, that's not true. The ultimate enemy.
originally it was.
No, from the beginning, it wasn't. They were the enemy of. They were the enemy, right? But like they were like the rational enemy. But then came the city slickers.
No,
Fucking
All the
those
changed
guys
everything.
were
Californians.
doing the cities. They were the fucking
Californian
that
The
that.
casino
racist
guys.
Yeah,
guys.
exactly. This
But
dude.
it's
That's
still the same point.
nah,
It's still the
nah.
same
This
point.
dude was rocking
Nah,
suits and
but
shit.
they did explain that. They explained that that's the only way they can maintain power was to
Is by
because that's what the
teaming up.
government would give them. They give them the grants
No, we're trying
make
to keep
casinos.
America
They
base.
changed it
Red
around.
We're
Band
trying to keep
Alliance.
They
America
called an
in
audible.
base
I think.
ways.
I think they called it. They had the Native American dudes. They were out here with fucking lawyers and shit, getting Dutton locked up. This dude's like, he's wearing business suits all the time and shit like
Yeah,
that.
I understand.
And Dutton's like, I
But
live
it
off
was
the
like,
land. No, I live off the land. Like I'm the real, you know.
yeah, and he's on a fucking helicopter and shit. He's sending people
Blisters
to the
on my
bus stop.
fingers, real cowboy. Like he's selling that narrative. And the Native Americans are a bunch of business dudes. That's the way they started out at least. But then I guess maybe
The-
at some point
Well,
they're like,
no,
wait
the
a minute.
no, so like the Native American guy, he was like a slumlord. But the dudes he had working for him, they lived that life though. They were really still living that Native American life in the fucking and outside, and most of them, not all of them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
you
almost
don't
like
got to pay rent in a tent.
But that's the dude who ends up getting the land. Because he was their fucking leader, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
So
right.
that's what I'm saying.
yeah, that dude.
But whatever.
It was so
But he didn't like. He chose not to. As far as we know, he chose not to develop the land. He chose to leave it as a preservation.
Yeah, in this season. In the first
Yeah.
season, he's like
Yeah.
the cruel business guy just trying to swindle John
do
Dutton.
what it takes.
Yeah. But yeah. I don't want this to be forgotten. The dinosaur bones, man. I find that so important. Because someone's calling like those things are probably worth millions of dollars, right? Casey has money problems. He finds dinosaur bones. Some time goes by. Someone steals them. We don't know who.
Find out, yeah.
We don't know who or where. Like these.
It never brought up again.
Exactly.
No.
Someone like it sounded like someone was like writing something. They're like, "Fuck," and they like scratch it out and write something over top of it. Like
Well,
that's what it looked like.
Hey, cowboys don't have time for the internet to go find their stolen dinosaur bones.
Remember the random what were they, like child abductors? What were these guys? These guys in like the science suits and shit.
Right.
And then you fucking
Yeah.
the guy who
The
died
one
by
episode?
rock. The guy who died by rock.
Yeah,
Bro.
fuck
Yeah, he
that.
died by rock. They were gonna take his
Yeah.
kid.
Fuck that
Those-
storyline. Doesn't matter.
That was one episode.
Casey was just killing
Nah,
people
that
without
was
even
fun.
touching them, bro. He was just like, "Hey, you, stop right there!" What? Oh my god, it's Casey! He starts running. He just trips on a fucking rock and then lands on a rock too, and dead, instant dead. That was brilliant. Casey really is magical. Like they showed it right in the last episode, man. He's magic.
You remember when
No one knows
Casey
why.
went on that trip where he was
See
on the
the wolf
reservation?
that knows where the rocks are.
No, I remember when he was on the reservation and he was
Yeah,
like
he
he
went on an
took his balls
ayahuasca
back,
trip. Yeah,
and that shit it meant nothing. They're like, yo, what did you see? I forgot. Well, he said something mad stupid. He's like, I saw myself or some shit like that.
yeah.
It led to nothing. It was like, what next episode? It was like, yo, what happened? Like, no one even cares. Move on.
And now he saw.
He has
now
magic
he saw
powers.
it.
Yeah, now he just has natural ayahuasca trips. Like,
Yeah, he got so high, other people were getting high just standing next
Yeah,
to
they
him.
get high with him. Yeah, they see wolves that aren't there with him.
Like, trust me, my son. We all see the wolves now. We're in this together. But yeah, silly, stupid shit that you can make fun of, and I guess some soap opera type of drama where you want to see characters get fucked up, or you want to see a character win, whatever. That's essentially the best of the show. The worst of the show is definitely this ending. This last season, actually, in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Uh,
whole.
This whole season's just
But this episode capped it,
ceremonial
bro.
bullshit.
I don't even remember what happened in the first half of the season.
Well,
Shit was like a year ago.
yeah, but this episode,
Okay.
if they finished the show off all right, like with the soap opera shit we want, it would have made the rest look all right. But they did it. It's such a lackluster fucking ending that it like just makes it all look spoiled, bro. It's like,
Yeah.
it is what it is, man.
Bro, and remember, the first part of season 5 was when Beth was working for the super company to like get inside.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
And not a single one of them appeared again in this season, right?
She was
Where did they
working with
appear?
some old guy that was like
Kevin Costner left, so you know.
was like her partner. He was her business partner. Like they had a whole plan to stop the big company from buying her land or whatever. Like she was like a fucking a property manager tycoon. Like she had fucking she was basically fucking Warren Buffett out here.
Yeah.
That whole
Yeah.
shit dropped. That whole storyline
Just
dropped.
disappeared. Disappeared.
So did the company that was trying to steal the land. We never saw them again, bro.
It died with that lady, bro. Died with the lawyer.
This chick,
Yeah.
this chick was out here like they were out here worried about the rich. Like, nobody's after you guys.
The tax man.
We gotta sell the
Government.
ranch. We're gonna go the property tax. Like, what are you talking about? Who's taking your ranch?
They went from the gang wars to Uncle Sam.
Like that's like they were going so deep into vibes. They're like, they don't even have a coherent story, bro. They just like they just want you to get in your feels about characters feeling certain ways. I'm like, this is stupid.
Also, they killed the only consistent black character in the entire show. Just want to say that.
Yeah,
He's dead.
he got kicked in the fucking chest by a horse.
That's another good point. They were so worried about taxes in the last season. Why didn't they introduce like a tax investigator or somebody?
A what?
A tax investigator, like coming around, like scoping the land out.
Nah, it's too late.
No.
It's too late.
Bitch
It's too late.
deserved to be taxed into
No,
oblivion.
dude,
Fuck her.
it was
Driving a
so
Bentley
stupid.
around.
It's so stupid. Well, she was a property man, bro. She made her own money.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
she used the
And
father.
she
No,
deserved to be taxed
I'm
into
saying-
oblivion.
That's not what she was worried about.
Landowning fucking bitch.
Bro, you didn't
I'm
watch
sitting in
the
No,
here
show.
in
but
an
what I'm
apartment,
saying,
You didn't
what I'm
watch the
saying
show,
is,
bro. You didn't watch
working
the
day
show.
in, day
Yeah.
out, and this lady's driving a Bentley.
She's not real prop.
what I'm saying
real person.
is, what I'm saying is, they had this overarching threat in the end
Yeah.
of taxes, but there was no
There was no
tax man
threat.
to be
Yeah,
mad
there was
about.
no threat.
They wrapped it up. That's what this episode was. They wrapped it up. They even had like, who is that old lady talking? We assume it's Beth, right?
It's Beth, but then we see
Then
Beth.
she was no longer old.
It's
Oh,
lady.
no.
it's one of the voices.
Also,
It's one of the voices from the 1883 movie.
Also,
She turned
think about,
old and then she came back.
think about the
Normal.
episode before the
I don't know if
last
that makes
episode.
sense.
Who told Casey about him selling the land? They just wrote that in. There was no like precursor to Casey coming up with that. You know what I mean? Like no
Yeah,
clues.
yeah, yeah.
No, it just
Yeah.
popped up.
You got it. You got the bill in the mail.
Popped up. Oh, you can sell the land for whatever price you want.
And they spent 20 minutes showing, I guess, the Native Americans taking the fucking building down and shit. Taking the Dutton Ranch down, pulling
Yeah.
signs down and shit. Spent more time on that than the conclusion between Jamie and Beth's,
Yeah.
sibling rivalry thing.
Yeah, that shit got no time, dude.
They wrote
No.
something as dramatic as Jamie got her pregnant or something, or Jamie was the reason she got pregnant or
got her-
something.
Jamie,
No,
was the
she
reason
got an abortion,
Yeah,
and
'cause
he
of
made it
Jamie.
a permanent.
Oh, yeah, okay.
sterilization.
There it is.
Yeah,
There it is.
yeah. He tightened her tubes or something.
Which is just
Yeah.
absurd.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just an
wild,
absurd
man.
idea.
That's
How
wild.
old were they? It's like, that's such an
They were
absurd
like
thing.
17.
They
That
were
was like
15,
that was
like
peak.
15
That
years
was
old.
peak Yellowstone. Though. That was peak stupid Yellowstone.
It's like the Jamie
It's
talked to the doctor,
stupid.
like, yo, make sure you
Yeah,
add this in.
it's stupid, but it was like wreckage stupid. Like, oh my god, yo, what the fuck? And we
It was a
kept saying like this,
flashback.
yo, like she would just shit on him. She's like, I think she pushed him down the stairs, bro. At one day, like, yo, what the fuck? Why did she hate it? Yeah, it was funny. Like, yo, they would explain it. Like, yo, why did she hate Jamie so? And then finally, they feel like, oh, yo, he fucked over her procedure. Fucking
It's
just
like he made it up, wrote it on the
yes,
on the
yes,
back of a
they
napkin while
definitely.
he's at the bar. He's like, oh shit, really?
Yeah, let me make this up right
She
here.
gets
Right.
her tubes tied. It's like, what?
Okay. He kept that a secret for 15 years. Like what? He kept
But
that as
This shit sounds like a soap opera for fucking.
it
like they
is
didn't
a
even
It
soap
tell her.
is.
opera, but
It
They
it
didn't
was
even
is.
tell her.
goofy. But it
Like
was super. This is the thing, bro. Your family probably got caught up in like the inner family drama and shit, and they saw the goofy shit. Like, yo, this is cool. Or it's like, yo, we seen another. Like, yo, this is goofy as shit, bro. This
They
is
seen
fucking
that
hilarious.
it was like badass
Nah,
to
Yeah, I
be a
they saw the
rancher
music
can see how.
and
videos.
I'm sorry,
own the land or whatever. Like
I
they're
can see
so obsessed with
I can
like
see the non-initiated saying that. I can. I can see the
are these people
non-initiated.
balling or whatever? Is that the like are they all like rich
They
fucking
are
rancher
They
rich.
dudes?
are,
They are
and
stupid
they
rich,
pretend to be
Yes.
cowboys.
That's the
but
fucking
they're
They
appeal
fucked at
that
pretend
the
to be
same
these
time.
cowboys.
fucking idiots, my family, they're broke as fucking jokes. They live off their credit card and they fucking act like they fucking gonna own land one day. Well, I hate to break it to you, motherfucker. Land and horses cost millions of dollars.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We know.
And
Fucking
helicopters. They cost a lot of
goddamn.
money too.
It's like
Yeah, and helicopters. This
same
guy
thing
was a
Not rented,
fucking
personal helicopters.
yeah, not rented, personal.
there was this shit ass fucking TV show called Heartland that also brainwashed people into being like, "Oh, you should own a ranch." And it's like most people will never ever be able to afford a ranch, let alone a fucking pony. God damn it.
Well, I don't think most people got
My first
buying a
job,
ranch as
my
the
first job
idea. I think it was like being a
was a
cowboy
horse
style thing.
stall cleaner.
But it's becoming a thing now. It's like fucking homesteading and all this shit is like
Work off
becoming
the
popular.
land.
But it's like not even like you want to live off the land. You want to be like this bougie fuck out in the country with a fucking side by side that costs more than my pickup truck, with fucking 6 dirt bikes, with fucking a bitch that has fake tits that looks like fucking Pamela Anderson, which is probably not a bad thing.
I
And
don't think
Wait,
that
fucking
was
wait,
the.
wait.
I don't think that was the culture of the show
Hold
at
on.
all. I don't think they were going there. I think they made fun of
Bro,
city slickers and
bro.
outsiders trying to come in here. And
No, but that's the thing is I live in the country. People don't dress like this and they don't act like that shit.
You're from
These
Canada.
people are city
yeah,
slickers and they're like the fucking Calgary Stampede people that buy a fucking $200 cowboy hat and dress up once a year to pretend to be fucking cowboys like Justin Trudeau does to eat pancakes at the fucking
oh my god,
Calgary
I think you have.
But you're
Stampede.
from
I think you have deeper
Canada,
beefs
bro.
than this show, but I think you should
Yeah. But
go look
you're
at
from
those.
Canada. Man.
I hate the cowboy shit that's fucking rocking culture right now. Western culture
It's not the
in North
downfall of
America.
society. Prop.
It is.
It's a
It's like
boring,
the
dumb.
woke mind virus
It's a silly
times
fucking
10.
show that
It's
most
like
people aren't
fucking.
buying cowboy
It's like
hats
a
for.
bunch of pink-haired fucking LGBT people that are all squawking Karens, but they're wearing fucking funky cowboy hats. I hate them.
So that's a 6. You're giving this a 6?
I give it a fucking 2.
2. All right.
Soap opera.
Anyways,
Telenovela for white ass people. That's what this shit is.
It is. No, it is.
it kind of is. Yeah,
It is.
it's a soap opera. 100%. It's just they ended it horribly.
It's Dallas. It's modern day Dallas.
They didn't do enough soap opera in the last episode. They went sentimental and said, "Let's give our land back to the Native Americans."
See the Waltons. That's what
Let's
fucking
just
cowboys
live
fucking were like.
simply and let's just live simply. Give our land back to the people that should have it in the first place, the Native Americans. So they did do your little SJW narrative. Hopefully
Hey,
you're happy
you
with
guys
that,
wanna learn
right?
about
Tax
some
evasion.
real cowboy culture?
It
Little
was tax
House on
evasion.
the Prairie. That's what you want to watch.
Probably not.
Probably not. Anyways,
You never heard of Little House on the Prairie?
And I won't
well,
find
we're
out.
reviewing Yellowstone, so anyways.
Okay.
Was in the show overall. There's fun moments, and it's very soap opera-y, and there's stupid writing, like really bad writing. There's montage music videos in the middle of episodes all the time. They did it in this episode like they do in every other fucking episode, where someone's like, feeding horses or riding a horse, and they play some random country song or whatever the fuck. Whatever. It's very formulaic what they did, and they did it damn near every episode. Just this one, they left out the soap opera part. They did, and
Yeah.
it made it suck, which made the conclusion of the show fucking suck. For me, it made it just uneventful. Not that I was viewing this as the greatest show ever. It's just fun to watch and make fun of. I don't know. It's fun to watch and make fun of.
It
I don't
turned into Scream, a scary movie or some shit at the end with the knife scene.
What?
That was light
What?
for what the show could have did. But anyways, I will now give my score. Do I recommend Yellowstone?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
I mean, absolute rainy day binge, and you got nothing else to watch, and you don't want to look. You don't want to watch something of quality or something to take serious. Like just something where you just watch and you're like, "What the fuck?" But you also laugh a little bit and whatever.
I
Maybe
miss
maybe you're
the
sick.
John Dutton quotes. I miss
The
John Dutton
one-liners.
quotes.
The John Dutton one-liners. So yeah, if you want to binge something and just I guess it'll hold your attention because of how over the top kind of it is. But it's not if you're looking
Well, if
for
you
like
got
some
a horse, you got a way to get to town.
if you're looking for quality, don't binge it. But if you're looking for just something on, go ahead. My grade, solid. And I mean solid. 6.2 out of 10. 6.2 out of 10. That's a solid grade for this show. Like I said, the upside is the entertainment. That's the upside of it. If you can, if you know how to laugh at things and you can recognize stupid writing. So yeah, and that's a solid grade for this. Just the ending, it would have been like a 6.5, I think, if the ending went off well and Beth really tortured this fuck before she killed him. That would have definitely gave you a couple points higher for me. But they just ended it in a lackluster way, not so entertaining, more so sentimental, boring ending, basically. So 6.2 out of 10.
Oh, and if you wanted to learn anything from this show, you're not gonna. Let's just put it that way.
Don't let
How to
trespassers
start
on
a
your way
ranch?
in.
How to start a ranch? Don't even consider the show. There's no lesson to how to start a ranch.
Yeah, if you're trying to learn something from this, or if you're watching a show to learn something, take a hard look into the mirror and start asking some deep questions. Seriously, you should not be doing that. I understand the pop culture idea of it, of like, man, it's like, hey, country ain't that bad, so it's kind of fun, and being a real man, being a real cowboy. I get it, but maybe don't, use all your life savings to buy a ranch, and then because you don't have helicopters and you can't just take someone to the bus station or whatever. You can't just do that, right? It's make believe, folks. It's for dramatic purposes. But all right. Does anyone else have recommendations and grades? We heard Anthony's grade. What'd you have, Dubster?
I mean, recommendation, absolutely 100%. I recommend you watch this for pure entertainment.
He can't help himself. Go ahead, Dubster.
My score. I just don't know what my score would be, but I'm
You don't have to score it, but
no, but I'm thinking like my method of scoring. It's got a plot. No, it doesn't. So that's out the window. Doesn't have a sound plot. It was just continuous change of fucking keep it going shit.
has a plot when it wants to. When it's like, all right, we're going here. Fuck, let's not go there anymore. Let's go this way instead. There are different plot.
It's not gonna teach you anything. It's hilarious. I don't know. I have to put it in the fives, just because It's like Dumb and Dumber, but cowboy version.
Fair enough.
5.5, I guess.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Anyone else? Jesse? I don't know how much of the show you've watched. You want to say
I
anything?
think I watched enough. I really don't see the appeal. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's yeah. I don't know. They're just thumbs down. That's all.
I mean, guys, entertainment is a category when judging works of art. That is one of the categories for me, at least. Right. So I'm just saying.
I'm mad they named it Yellowstone because I thought it was about the Yellowstone National Park the whole
dude.
time.
No.
No, that's next door. That's next door.
Mhm.
It had like 3 points of that being relevant.
Yeah, it's more of Yellowstone,
Three
the
times that
fucking
was
brand.
relevant.
Like they're not named Yellowstone. It's just a brand, I guess. Like, ours is better. Just took the name.
Yellowstone Ranch. Buy our merch.
They had some wild wolves come into their land. They killed them, but they weren't wild. I guess they had collars on them because they're in the Yellowstone
Those were just
National
dogs.
Park.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
when they
yeah,
killed them, they set
Little
off
tag
their
wallabies.
they set off their collars. So it involved the
Poach 'em.
police.
Rip
And that
had to
was about
fucking smuggle it out or some shit like
that
that.
was the only time Yellowstone National Park had any involvement in this show.
Basically. All right.
Fucking liberals trying to save wolves.
All right. Anyone else? Anything on this show? We're in this.
Prop, what's your score? You seen
Don't,
2
let's not go
episodes?
there. You're gonna add 10 more
I
minutes
give
to
it
this
a
fucking
10 out
review.
of 10 because soap operas save lives. Buy a cowboy hat.
Thank you, Prop. Anyways, there is our review for the entirety of Yellowstone. We'll miss you.